The little lantern that never stopped glowing. At the edge of a quiet lane where fields would bloom after the rain, there stood a lantern, small and old, its frame of iron, worn but bold. Each evening when the daylight slept, its faithful watch it always kept. A gentle flame burned warm and bright, guiding travelers through the night. The lantern never sought applause, nor wondered if it earned a cause. It simply welcomed fading day and softly lit the winding way. Beside the road an oak tree grew, whose branches kissed the morning dew. The old oak watched through countless years, the lantern calmed through smiles and tears. One quiet dusk the oak asked low, "Why do you shine when few men know? The road grows silent after dark. Who notices your little spark?" Lantern answered with a glow. Not every gift is meant to show. If even one lost soul finds peace, my purpose never seems too small. The evening breeze carried its light across the gentle fields each night. Crickets sang their sleepy tune, while owls welcomed the rising moon. One autumn evening, cold and grey, a young girl wandered far astray. The forest paths had grown unclear, and shadows quietly stirred her fear. She looked around with anxious eyes. Dark clouds had covered all the skies. Then, far ahead, through misty air, she noticed one small light shining there. The lantern waited by the lane, steady through the wind and rain. Its little flame refused to fade, though restless branches swayed. The girl hurried toward its glow. Relief replaced her fear below. "I have finally found the road again," she whispered through the gentle rain. The lantern smiled with silent pride. Hope had become another guide, not through grand or blazing fire, but one small, faithful, quiet light. Winter soon embraced the land. Snow covered every hill so grand. Icicles sparkled white, silver white, reflecting stars throughout the night. Still, the lantern faithfully burned each evening when the darkness turned. The wind grew stronger than before, yet still it guarded every door. A weary traveler with tired feet walked slowly down the frozen street. His heavy coat was lined with snow. His strength was fading with each step below. He paused beside the glowing flame, though he did not know its name. "This little light has warmed my heart and helped my courage gently start." Nearby stood an old stone bridge stretching across a quiet ridge. The still river flowing underneath carried songs of quiet peace. The bridge spoke softly to the light, "You brighten every winter night." Though storms may come with bitter air, you never stop your faithful care. The lantern answered calm and bright, "Darkness always needs a light." Even when no one says my name, hope still grows within the flame. Spring arrived with gentle rain, the fields awakened once again. Wildflowers painted hillsides fair, their fragrance dancing through the air. Butterflies began to roam, finding every blossom home. The robin sang from branch to tree, greeting dawn with melody. Children laughed along the road, skipping where clear rivers flowed. Each one waved while passing by, the lantern standing faithfully nearby. Though seasons changed and years moved on, its gentle light still welcomed dawn. And somewhere beyond the blooming hill, another traveler was walking still. The evening settled soft and slow as painted clouds released their glow. The lantern welcomed fading light, preparing for another night. Its faithful flame, both warm and bright, rose gently through the gathering twilight. No louder than a whispered prayer, yet filled with steady, quiet care. A baker closed his little shop, sweeping floor from the top. He smiled as he passed the lantern's gleam, ending another peaceful dream. Every evening you remain, he said, through summer sun and winter rain. Seeing your light reminds me too to keep my heart both kind and true. The lantern glowed without a word, its greatest message wasn't heard. Through speeches carried on the wind, but though the peace that shone within. Far beyond the winding lane, a young musician sought refrain. His melodies had disappeared, replaced by doubt and quiet fear. He wandered slowly through the night until he saw the lantern's light. He rested by the ancient stone, no longer feeling quite alone. The gentle flame danced in the breeze, moving softly through the trees. Its rhythm seemed to gently say, keep creating anyway. The musician smiled through the grateful tears. Hope returned after many fears. He lifted up his violin. Quiet music rose again. The melody drifted through the air, touching every soul nearby with care. The oak tree swayed from side to side as though the song became its guide. Summer blossomed once again. Golden wheat adorned the plain. Travelers often paused nearby, watching fireflies fill the sky. Some stayed only for a while, some left with a peaceful smile. Each carried onward from that place a little more hope, a little more grace. One evening, as the stars appeared, a child asked what many feared. Lantern, do you never tire of guarding every road with fire? The lantern shimmered, calm and wise. I shine because love never dies. Kindness grows when freely shared, especially when someone cares. The child sat quietly for a while, then rose with a hopeful smile. When I grow older, I will be a light for someone else like thee. The old oak listened from above, its branches full of quiet love. You have taught without command, simply by the way you stand. Autumn painted leaves with gold. The mornings grew both bright and cold. The lantern welcomed every breeze, every bird, and every tree. Storms arrived with mighty rain. The wind swept fiercely through the lane. Yet, though its little flame went low, it never chose to let go. The moon looked down through drifting skies to shine with courage small yet wise. Not because you never fear, but because you still stay here. The lantern finally understood the secret of enduring good. It wasn't strength that conquered night, but faithful, gentle, constant light. Every sunset brought a chance to brighten someone's circumstance. Every evening held the choice to answer darkness with a voice. Not of thunder, pride or fame, but of one steady little flame. So if your road grows dim someday and clouds conceal the hopeful way, remember one small lantern's glow can help another traveler know that kindness never fades away, even at the end of day. Hope grows brighter when it's shared, especially when someone cares. Be a light through simple deeds. Notice quiet hidden needs. Offer warmth when nights seem long. Answer fear with gentle song. For the smallest flame can brightly shine across another's path in time. And every heart that learns to glow helps make a kinder world glow. So that was poem. Now the message of the poem. You do not need great power or recognition to change someone's life. Like the little lantern, a steady heart, a kind word, and a faithful spirit can guide others through difficult times. Even the smallest light, when shared with love and consistency, has the power to bring hope, comfort, and direction to those who need it most. Hope you like the story. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more soft spoken videos. Thank you.